again, ladies and gentlemen. I am Miss Anime, and every season I go through all the anime that I like, that I don't like, that I'm watching, and I basically give my thoughts, my constructive criticism, and I just basically go over whatever I'm watching. It was Christmas, so this is a little bit late, and also, by this point, a lot of the shows have ended, so instead of doing a 12-week series, it's probably going to be a little bit shorter, because I'm just going to take whatever shows have ended, and I'm going to hash them out now, instead of trying to drag them out another 2 weeks, because honestly, I can't really drag these shows out. They're just not that good. Other than that, let's get to it. So, I'm going to start with the shows that are finished. I'm going to be honest with you, this one just left no impression on me. It was a good run at the beginning. I liked the characters and their interactions, but eventually it got to the point where by the time it got to the plot, I just didn't really care. And the plot was just some dude wanted to blow up the world because I don't know. I literally have no idea what his motivation are. I liked Jigoku. I liked her personality. I like very nasty, very venomous villains, so I liked her a lot. But other than her, I just don't really care. And the ending, I think I don't know if Tact survived or not. I liked watching Tact and Destiny turn into I think it was the other one. I liked watching the other design for Jigoku and I forget her name, the other one. That was pretty cool, but other than that, this show just has left, it's not terrible, but it's just left nothing on me. It's left literally no impact. So basically the show went exactly where I thought it was going to go. It's not horrible, but it's just very bland. I like where they ended it. I like the idea of Teruto taking his sister's place as the king. That's kind of interesting, and I like the idea, now they're going to have to figure out how to rescue him, and, that should be interesting. I do wish they had done something with the orange hair. I don't know her name. I know we found out her name. I just don't know her name. I don't remember it. But I wish they'd done something with her, and it just feels like all the other characters, were just kind of sidelined. But at the very least, it's getting a second half, or a second season. So hopefully they'll be able to reconcile that, because I'm slightly interested to see where it goes. Like, it's not the worst show I've ever seen. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. The art is very pretty. I liked the idea, and the game, the big problem is that it took too long, and it took up an entire episode. At the very least, it was a lot more interested in a lot of the other card battle games we've seen this season. Or, not this season, we've seen in general. So, I genuinely don't know what this show is trying to do. Like there's the backbone for a really interesting story here, but it's just like, none of it is fleshed out, and it's just, it's kind of just the framework. And I feel like either this was supposed to be a bigger series, this was supposed to be a game, or we're just missing something. Maybe they're going to do a season 2. We do end with, Angie meeting somebody. We don't know who. We don't know who it is, but he meets somebody at the end. Maybe his brother? I don't know. But, so there's a little bit of a cliffhanger, but other than that, I don't know why this moon makes them do stuff, makes them sing. I don't know what this tournament, I don't know what the purpose is. And I think the problem, as I said, was because this is just an inanimate object, and because we never get any visual indication of what it wants, like maybe it possesses somebody, maybe it sends them messages, visible messages. Because of that, I don't care. I don't care. It's just like they're just crazy people talking to this inanimate moon. Not inanimate, but this, they're just crazy people talking to the moon, and there's no indication of what, it doesn't matter to me. Also, I didn't understand the whole punishment thing. Why, Gil is dying, and then he's not dying, and then he's like back to life, and then he's dying again. I don't know. And then at the end, like, he's better. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. None of the characters had any actual, plot arcs, except for Robin, and I love him, and he's adorable. But I wish this show had been more fleshed out, because it's not horrible. That's the modern theme. That's the consensus of this. It's not horrible of this season. It's not horrible. It's just very, very bland. Why are they dropping a building on the heroes? I don't get this. I think it's like, why are the aliens, after weeks and weeks and weeks of speculating and trying to figure out, what they're actually going to do, because we haven't gotten anything. We've been getting, all these tests, and the tests worked, come back, and an alien person shows up, and then they leave. And the whole time, their goal was to drop a building on the main characters. I don't fathom why. They're gonna drop. I know it's a building they care about, but that's their whole goal. It's to drop a building. I'm sorry. It's so stupid that it's kind of. I'm struggling to get it out because it's so dumb. I do like the idea that, I was right about the main character's dad, hiding something. His dad worked on the show, that's one of the battery dolls. Like, I like that. I think that's very neat. And I think it could actually, gives him some much needed character motivation as to why he's so apathetic and uncaring. Because he's erring. But other than that, I don't get why. First of all, why it took us so long to get an actual plot, and second of all, it's just so stupid. Like, it's so unbelievably dumb that I can't wrap my head around it. I can't fathom this show. It's dumb. I'm sorry, it's dumb. We're on episode 12, right? This is the end of the season. And just now, we are being introduced to the name of the hero that Luke is supposed to kill. That was the whole point of the plot. The whole point of this show is that Luke has been incarnated into this world because the hero is going to go mad and wipe everybody out. And that's the point. And just now, we've been through, like, all this shit about getting married and some, not getting, all this about, mergers and spying and he wants to do the assassinations are fun, right? But that's not what drew me to this series, and I'm a little bit irked that I've been saying for the last 12 weeks that, well, it's 10 technically, but I've been saying for the last 12 episodes that we at least need to know who this hero is, because this hero is the central conflict of the story, and we're just now finding out. I still think the hero is going to turn out to be a girl, because it's how these shows go. I'm still convinced that the twist is going to be that the hero is a girl, but I'm worn out with this show, and at least I want to make it far enough to meet the hero. I don't know if I want to keep watching after this. I think it's probably going to get a season 2, but I don't know if I care. At the very least, I want to meet the hero, and that's pretty much it, because I want to see them. I want to see this person. But if it's anything like this season, it's just going to be another long 12 episode drag out of nothing, of a whole bunch of random shit that hasn't related to the plot, and then one chapter of actual plot related stuff. It's really stupid. So I don't really find this episode scary per se, but at the very least, it's an interesting concept, and it gives the silver-haired kid, whose name I'm still not sure of, I don't know what his name is, but it gives him at least, some character development. I kind of wish they'd go into main character's dad, because honestly, that's the part that intrigues me most about this show, but at least the show isn't, like, awful. It's interesting. It's not a Digimon series, I can tell you that, but at least some of the episodes so far have been pretty neat. So, on top of everything else, we now find out that the one lady, the purple lady, is an alien. And again, this would be interesting if she and the brown-haired dude, the one whose parents are abusive and crappy, we find out that they're aliens. They're aliens from Arsham's planet. I do like Arsham. I probably think she's the most memorable character, because her quest to keep her mother from destroying the planet is actually kind of neat, and I like that idea. But other than that, at this point, I'm just writing out the show, because there's just I've literally lost the plot. I don't know who I'm supposed to be following, what's going on. Most of the characters disappear into the background, and at the very least, the alien war thing is giving me some kind of plot, but it's memorable. I'll give it that. It's more memorable than a lot of the other shit that I've seen this season, but it's still mediocre. So, this episode is just basically more of them trying to battle the other Yuga. I'm not really sure what... I don't know what they're going to do with this series, because we're 80 episodes in, and again, we don't really have that much of a plot. So, I'm kind of a little bit wary of this. I like Yuga's, the Goha's personality, and I like the fact that he wants to do something with the whatever system the other Yuga made. I don't know, I don't even get that system. I don't get what it's supposed to be. Is it just a map to duel? Is it a set of, I don't know. But at the very least, we're getting more plot now than we were 20 episodes ago. So, if it seems like I'm not talking a lot about this, I'm sorry. It's just because there's not a lot to talk about. Nothing has really happened yet. So, I'm almost tempted to just drop this show from the roster, because nothing has happened. So, I'm sorry if that seems like, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm trying to get words out. I'm trying to discuss. Also, I'm just not good at discussing things. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to get better at it. But that's pretty much it for this week. My top 10 and bottom 10 anime should be coming out sometime next week. And then we launch into winter 2022.